Right. So last week we got up to, hang on, if I remember correctly, we got up to where we can navigate, and I've forgotten what the keys are. I think they're these. Aha. We can navigate these. Now we slowed it down to make it a little bit easier. And we was thinking about putting bad guys on there, but they can be done in a bit, in later on. What we've got to do now is so that is right. This is one game mode, yeah, which is where you just see a 2D representation of the entire map. And you navigate through it, and what we'll have is a clock ticking up and stuff like that. There's also another mode I wanted where you can't see the maze, but it's there. So this would be invisible, but it's there, and you would only see a portion of the maze. So that is something that I was thinking of doing, but we need to think a bit about it a little bit, because we need to know where we've been. Yeah. So this yellow line. Good evening, Grey Defender. Right, so the yellow line is not recorded anywhere, and we need to be able to record it, because when we go into the windowed view, we need to show where you've been, and if we don't record it, we'll never know where we've been, and you could double back. But the first thing I want to do is where we have a different mode, and we hide the maze, so we see it get built, and then give us a time frame to look at it, and then it disappears. It goes black, and then we only see the bit around us. And as Grey Defenders just said, we can use sprites for that. And the only reason I know what he's talking about, because I remember what you did. And I think you're talking about pack clone, aren't you? Those super duper levels that you've got in pack clone. Yeah, well done, mate. I didn't even think about that you'd already done it. But Grey Defender's right. We can simulate having as you're wandering the map, that you can only see a certain area around you, and we can use sprites to do that. So we've got to figure out a different way of drawing the map. So we're going to have another map drawing routine, because if I do this and get it into C64 debugger and go into that, let's just pause it. There we go. If you look, right, we are using reverse characters, yeah? So we're using reverse characters. Now, I'm just thinking, would reverse characters work? No, because you wouldn't let the sprite through, would it? It would block the sprite out. So we need to be able to build this map in a different character set to do it. Now I'm just trying to think how we could do it so you could see a trail, because the only way to see the trail, we need reverse characters. Right, let's try it. Let's see what it looks like. So what we need to do is, in the draw routine, we draw red on the screen, and to make it invisible, we need black. So let me find the maze. The maze. Where is it? Maze. Here we go. Where we draw the maze. Because we're going to need to change it a bit. Because we're going to have to... so that's debug. This is where we're going. So where's the red? Gotta find it. Going up, going down. Building, here we go. Build maze. So, get maze location. We don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, it's... is it in there? Could be. No, it's not. Because we're not storing the colour there. Right, I need to find where we store the colour. Search for red. There it is. So, here we need to do black. But to be honest, if you want to see it built, we need to change it all to red afterwards. So, best thing to do is just write another routine for that. I'll nick this. Keep it simple, John. Keep it simple. Right, so transfer A into Y. So this game constants, have I got it around here somewhere? No, so it's in here. Screen RAM, color RAM, there we go. Right, so we don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Right. That should do it. So when we run the game, let's make it invisible. Nope. Right, so that should show us the maze and then it should disappear straight away. Yeah. So now we have got, the maze is still there. The maze is still there. It's just invisible because I can still do that. It's just that we don't know where we are going. So what we need to do is then we need to create some sprites that will go around us. Now, did you use just one sprite or did you use more than one sprite? I think you used it in that expand mode, didn't you, mate? I think. You just use one expanded, yeah. So we'll try that. We will try that. So let's create another. Let's create another file, and we'll make this game sprite. So we'll use the standard stuff. Grab that lot. Isn't it simpler to lay with the colour RAM to do the same thing? I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. Because I'm still concerned about the reverse characters. All right. Let's do it that way first, and then we'll see. So Maze. So we need a way of. Changing the colour of the area we want to identify. So we have to think about how many rows and how many columns do we want to show above and beyond, above the character. So if we've got the character there, how many do we want to show? 3? 3 in all directions? Do you think that would be reasonable? Hmm. 3 in any direction. So that means if we go 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. So that's 49 characters. It's 49 characters that we would have to change the colour on. But we need to be able to we need to mark where we're going as well. Because we need to keep our route highlighted, so we know where we've been. Yeah. So what we need to do, because we clear out the array, all that's right. So we've got we've got the screen and we've got our maze array. Yeah, and we clear out the top. Hang on, where's my OneNote? Here we go. So, the maze array, we've cleared out this area here, yeah? So the top nibble. And what I was going to do was use that now to trace where we've been, yeah? So wherever we go, we need to set that particular location. So, update screen location. Let's go to there. Here we go. So that's not it. That's actually, so we know where that, right, okay. Back to maze. Oh, game controls. I bet it's in player, isn't it? Here we go. this here. So where we do set player color, this is it. Right. So where we do set player color, we need to also work out the maze location. We need to work out where the maze location is.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Hey, Amok. Thanks for subscribing. 11 months. Wow. Cheers, matey. Thank you. It's been a long time since I've heard that message. Right. So, we need to, as well as working out the player location, we need to work out where the maze location is. Now, I've got a routine to do that here somewhere. Get maze location. That must be it. Array, oh, XY, array in. Get the contents. Right. So we need to do this. We need to get maze location. So in here, we store the color and then we work out the player location. But we also need to LDX pos. I think it's posx, isn't it? Storage.posx LDY storage.posy JSR that. But what we need to do is we need to do a CLC because we want to get the maze location, because we want to say this is where we go, we've been here, yeah. So now, yeah. So we get that maze location. And then we want to, right, okay, so game constants, what we're going to use. Maze, that'll do. And we will do... Right, so you've got to remember, these 4 bits in the lower nibble store the information about the maze, yeah? Which exits are available at that point, right? But we wiped all this out, which allowed us to do the route backs and everything when we was building it. But we're going to use it again for our tracking. So we're going to use bit 7 to track where we've been, yeah? So what I'm going to do then is we're going to play out. We're going to get the byte, we're going to OR it with that, and then we're going to send it back. Now I just want to make sure, do I reset it? No, I don't. No, I don't. Right, so I need to do this again. But the only difference is now we're going to do set carry because we want to store that back in the maze. So that now will set bit 7 of that point, and it'll become much better understanding when we start trying to trace where we've been, because we're going to look at this location to see if bit 7 is, and if bit 7 is, we won't set it back to black. We're going to set it to the yellow color, which is the track color. So set play color also sets our location, so we don't have to worry about that now. And so we need a way of highlighting where the player is. Now I'm wondering if we should do it there. So what we need to do is we need to I'm just thinking of the border. If we're at the top, we can't highlight anything above that. And same with left and right and down. Right, so I think we need to work from the center outwards. I think we need to work from the player position outwards to do the highlighting. Right, so we're going to highlight the player position. So hey Stuart. Have we got any spare memory locations? Do we have any I suppose I could use Maze X and Maze Y. Yeah, let's use them. You there, mate? You alright? What are you doing up here? Hey? Alright. Lie down. Lie down. Right. So we're going to say player X equals Maze X. Whoops. Oh, I'm all over the place. Now, I think that's game storage, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to work out. So I'm just thinking which way to do it. Do the increase. So if we do the decrease, that's decreasing that way and decreasing that way. So that covers that area. And then increases that way and increases that way. So how are we going to do that then? So if we go that way up, and that, so we have two halves. Do it in two halves. Okay. So we'll do the top half first. So we're going to take the player position and we're just going to store it in our temporary place. Right, so that's where we are. Oops. So what I'm thinking of is we go up, up, yeah. Right, we need to work out where the edges are. And just run through the array. Right. So we need one to make it go black. So the outer array will go black. And the inner array would go white. Alright, let's do that. My volume is low. Really? Really? No, it's because I moved the mic. Alright. Oh, when I'm looking down. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got a piece of paper here. I'm just trying to work it out. So, what we need to do is we need to work out the start X and start Y. And the end X and end Y. So, in fact, let's change these. Start X. Start Y, and then we need to work out. No. Let's put them back. We'll do it here because we need to check. Oh. I'm concerned about the borders. That's what I'm thinking of. That when we cross the border, we fall into the trap. But we'll start it. So if that's point X, then it's -1, -2, -3 that way. So X -3 and Y -3. X -4 equals black. Y -4 equals black. Right. So I'm just trying to work it out. Okay, so start position would be so the start position for X is -4. And we store it there, and same with that. But if If it's equal to or minus, oh, am I overthinking this? Come on, John. Forget the borders for the moment, just get it working. Right. So we're starting X and Y. And oh, it still won't work, will it? Because if I go into negatives, it'll throw a fit. Right. Branch of plus. If it's zero, oh, zero. Oh, that should be okay, 0. But this should be, oh. Right, so if we subtract it, in fact, branch of carry clear, because it would have done it. Right, that'll do it. I'm trying to make it that when it subtracts 4, if we go past 0, that it defaults it to 0. Hey, Mikroman. So this should be our start position. Right. So our start position is here, so we should be able to so we run through X as the outer loop and run through Y on the inner loop. Or is that right or wrong? No, it's the other way around, isn't it? Right. Right, so need to then set the color. So we'll grab that. In fact, we'll grab all that. We already know that. Get the maze. This time we're going to AND it with that. And if it's branch, if equal to 0, then not being here. If it's not equal to, then we make it yellow. Right. We also need to work out the colour location. That's here. But, to be honest, we can use this. Work out maze location. Somewhere around here. Work out maze array location. That's that one. And I want work out where we are on the screen. I wonder if it's that. I wonder if I can't remember where I put it now. There we go. Work out screen location. That's what I want. Work out colour location. That is what we're after. So need to store that into colour. And that why is that? Work out the colour location and then we can store it. LDY from there. Y hasn't been used. Yeah, it's used in here and it could be destroyed. It could be destroyed. Hang on, let me just check. Oh, I thought it was in Maze. Yeah. Oh, I want to search for everything. Come on, search everything. Oh, open that. You're joking. I've only got one place for this. No, 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 no. It's got to be in here. No. Then it must be in there then. Haha. Here we go. Utils. Right. No, I don't destroy it because I reset it. Right, okay. So we don't need to do that. Good spot, mate. Oh, no, no, no. Different. It's different. We're loading player Y into Y here. We need to load player X. And that's utils. So we're setting the colour. And then we need to that is not right. That is not right. This is not going to work. Hang on, I need to put more on the screen. Subtract it. So we need to right, we need to add oh, it would have been a lot easier with a sprite. So that's +3. Aston, shut up. Need to rethink this. Need to rethink this. Hang on. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Is he outside? Why aren't you outside? Go on. Go on. Careful. Careful. That way. That way. Go on. Okay. Let's get some temporary. Let's get some temporary variables in here that I need. Right. Temp. Right. Just do it that way. Right. And so we need a right. Now we need to set the end. Copy this. So this time CLC add 4. Compare it with that branch if carry clear is that, so our maximum would be that. Sort in X, and then we need to do it with Y. We need to work out where our boundaries are. Right. That set the start and end points. Okay, just need to loop through it now. So player pause X, player pause Y. Woo! In fact, INX CPX with that branch if not equal to, oh, we need to put that back, don't we? Branch to inner loop. And then do the same with that. Right, I'm not sure this is going to work, but we'll see. Let's try it. Let's put that in. Not sure that's going to work. Well, let's find out. Oh! Nope, didn't work. Ah. Let's put a breakpoint there. Let's find out what's going on. Right, load the position, there we go. So it's 0, subtract 4, set carry, subtract 4, carry should clear. Oh, okay. Ah, my mistake, my bad. It's not carry clear, it's carry set. If the carry's still set, then we're okay. And here, if it's less than, yeah, that should work. Let's try it again. Right, load 0, subtract 4, branch of carry set, which it isn't, so we reset it back to 0, store it, load Y, which is 1, subtract 4, set that to 0, store it, load 0, add 4, does it blow our limit? No, store it, load 4, does it blow the limit? No. Right. Oh, and it's still doing the whole thing. Right. So our working out is not the problem, it's the looper. In fact, let me do this. And we'll do that one as well. Right, let's work this out. We load the position. Oh, hang on. That needs to be there. Right, so we need to load X, we need to re-establish X and Y, get from the maze. Have we been there? If we haven't, set it to white. If we have, set it to yellow. Jump to here, load the player Y position. That's the row. Yeah, that's the row. Work out, so we set the 0 page, so we set this 0 page thing. Then we load the X to set the Y. Load the colour we've just defined, store it. Increase player X. Okay, so why is that not working then? Oh, hang on. In the wrong place. Let me put a breakpoint here, because this is where it's doing the increase and all that jazz. Put a breakpoint there. Get rid of that one. Right, so 0869. Let's have a look at for that. 0869, which is there. So we're increasing 4 to 5. Compare, so 5 compare with B. That's 0. Okay, there's something wrong there. Load X, store X, load Y, store Y, load X, oh, yes, no, X, Y, add, that goes there, that's Y. Right, 0869 is there. Right, this looks right. Okay, increase it. Branch not equal to. Right, that looks like it. 1. But that is going way above. Yeah. And the problem is I'm not resetting. Oh, that's a. Oh. Oh, hang on. Right. We need to store our start position. Because we need to reset. So when we get down here, load our start position. That's what was going wrong with it. So we reset X. Yep. Increase Y. Do it again. Right, see if it does it now. Where are we? 0860. That's there. Yep, it's reset it. Okay. Right, looks like we're on a winner. So 1, 2, 3 that way. 1, 2, 3 that way. Okay. Right. Looks like we're on a winner. Let's get rid of that break point. And see if it follows. Right. Right, so we've got it now to highlight, but I'm not too sure if it's too big. Does it look too big? The highlighted bit. So that point here would be 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 across, 1, 2, 3 up, and 1, 2, 3. I think that's okay. Just wondering if it's too big. So that's a corner, yeah? That's the corner. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Just wondering if that's just too big. So now we need to figure out how to yeah, it looks a bit big, doesn't it? Let's knock it down one. Right, so let's make a label here. Let's get another temp variable going. No, we don't need to, do we? Just do size equals 4. Right, let's make it 3. Right, that's 3. I think that's better. And once we get it resetting back to black when it's moved out of range. Yeah. So now we need to figure out how to get it going back to black out of range. Now, I've got it running all the time. And I'm just wondering if... Do we blacken it? But then will it... No, it won't flash, will it? It won't flash because we're doing it outside of the outside. Right. So we need to do this again. But this is not highlighting. This is low lighting. Yeah? So we'll just copy this lot. I know people are screaming at me as we speak. In fact... Right, I've got an idea. I have an idea. Right. So I'm snoozing. Right. So color around player position. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to keep the yellow, but it's the white. So it's this. This is the one. What's this? That's it. Window color. Right, that's what we need. So on the highlight here, what we need to do is we just need to go LDA #white, store it in that dot window color. I think it was called what we called it, wasn't it? Window color. And then we just do that so we can get rid of all this. And then we just do low light, and this would be black. So here, before we do any movements, we do low light, so we turn the color back to black, and then highlight where it's going next. Right, hopefully this should black it out. Right, so there's the white. So oh, it's flashing, it's flashing. Oh, I thought it might not flash. Why is it flashing? Right. Why is it flashing? Oh. Oh. It's not that. It's... Oh, I see the problem. I think I see the problem. We're not doing it on all frames, are we? So we low light it, do the player control and highlight it. It shouldn't be flashing, because we only run through this every so often. So why is it flashing? Oh, what is going on? That is taking way too much time to work that out. Way too much time. How are we going to do this then? I wonder if it's that. Let's forget about the yellow at the moment. I wonder if it's that. See you later, mate. Yeah. It's the working out. Right, so how are we going to do this? We don't want to do it. Really, we don't want to do it. But it only does it here. But it's in the looper. Okay. And we don't want to do it here. So I think we need to put that outside. And right, utils, is Maze in there? Yeah. Yeah. Right, so it's definitely in Maze. Work out Maze location. We should have work out Maze location somewhere here. That's get set Maze location. Work out the here we go. Work out the location. Right, so we're back to two loopers. We're back to an outer and an inner. So Maze location. X. Right, X is Maze pointer. There we go. We'll use that. So we'll grab that. Plonk that there. And then we'll grab that and plonk that there. X gone, give it. Right. So we're working out the row location in when we loop on the Ys, so we're not doing it all the time. So we are going to go like this now. So here, so we are going to not do that. We are doing that, which is the same as that. Then we can unrem that out. So load the maze pointer. Find out if we've been there. Change the colour to yellow. Do it. If it's white, do it. So we can get rid of this. We don't need this now. And Y is still active, so we don't need to have that there anyway. Now, let's see if that makes it run a little bit better. No, we're not getting... oh, we are. I've broken it. Well, the yellows is staying there. What am I missing? What am I missing? Let's put that back in just in case. Nope. We should be seeing some white. Why are we not seeing white? To be honest, we don't need that. Or that. Or that now. So this bit's working. Because it's set it, but we are... We do the low light, then we do the player control, and then we do the highlight, and then going back. So it should be highlighting it. Let's just make sure. Let's change that to red. Let's just see if it is actually doing it. No. Okay. Let's put a breakpoint. Here. Right, so this should be setting it to white. So load 01, which is white, store it in OD5A, which is here, which it does. Then we jump into there. -3. Ooh. Oh, the interrupt. There we go. So oh, that's working out on memory location. Load it. Load 01, load Y, which is 1, store it in 76. Where's 76 pointing? 76. Oh, D800. That's up here. We are one out. Why are we one out? Oh, yes, of course. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, hang on. If we're at maze location 0, oh, I think, oh, right, okay, I think I remember. We have to iron wire it. Ooh. I think we have to iron white because 0 on the maze is not 0 on the screen. Well, we've got some of it. But now it's not showing where I've been. And the Y's not showing. Oh, how come I can break this straight away, eh? Now it's not showing the Y. They're showing the yellow. Oh, don't really want to go back. No. Oh, hang on. Am I still going? Oh, I'm still going to looper, aren't I? Oh, this is in a looper, isn't it? Right. Right. Now the yellow's not. There we go. The yellow's trying to fit, but look, it's now. So we just need to figure out why the yellow's not running. So it's having the yellow's having a fit. So we need to. And also we need to show where we are. We need to show where we are. But mate, you spotted it. Well done. So now I just got to figure out why the yellow's not showing. Which is this. But we have that because that is used here. So that's the player row. 0 page we want to start, work it out. Oh. Ah. Right. There we go. Now I think it's actually bigger. Hang on. What? Oh, let's run it in debugger because I can tell then. Right. So we are here. So we are 1, 2, 3 that way and 1, 2 that way. One, 2, 3, 1, 2. So the end, yeah. We're back. We're at 3, but I think the reason for that is here. I think the reason for that is there, and what we need to do is we need to no, I think it's this here. I think it's that there. So now we should have 3 by 3 all the way around it. Now that looks like a 3 by 3. So we'll just run it in. No, a 3 by 3 around the center spot, yeah? Not a 3 by 3. As in a. So technically it's going to be what? A 7 by 7, yeah? So if I get it so we can see it fully, there we go. So we should have 1, 2, 3 that way, 1, 2, 3 that way, 1, 2, 3 that way, 1, 2. So there we go. We've got a 2 around the center. Yeah. I mean, it depends how difficult we want to make it. So that's a 3 by 3. Before it was a 4. It was 4, and I thought that was too big. So this. Oh, I'm on this side. Am I going to run out of space? Have I gone the wrong way? Oh, no. Right. Is that too big? Do you think that's too big? Right, so that's another game mode for this 2D version of. Oh, I think I've I've gone the wrong way. Look, I've blocked myself in. Well, that was that. Right, so we need to put the purple square on because we're missing the purple square. So after the highlighter, we need to put the purple square back into where we are. So player control controls that. So here. So show player. So what we need to do is do that again. So we need to go player controls. Show player. And hopefully that will put the player back on the screen as the purple blob. Oh, is it that? Oh. There we go. So we got the blob back on the screen. I think that works. God, it's taking me all the way down there. We'll go. Ooh. No. Was there another route? It's a bit harder when you can't see where you're going. Oh, there must have been another way out, and I've just followed this all the way down here. No, this way. Oh, is there no way out? Have I missed an exit somewhere? Have I missed an exit? There should be a way out because the map is done completely from one point and then goes back to that point. So there should be an exit somewhere. And I've just missed it. Aha! Here it is. Come on. There we go. There we go. Cool, that was hard. It's a lot harder. So we've got two game modes. We've got two game modes, right? So we've got the game mode where we turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, and turn that off. So if we run it now, we should be back to how we used to be. Yep. So here is where the you know, it's in easy mode, yeah? You can see where you're going. And you can do it. The next mode, so let's create some. now you need a dev mode that has breadcrumbs along the sole. yeah. Let's do this. Define easy 2D. And so easy 2D. So the possible ones are medium 2D. Whoops. So we can test this out. So do that. So hash if that do this. Same with here. Right, so if we run that now, it should be in easy mode, easy 2D mode. Yep. And if we change it, so we've got easy 2D and then medium 2D. So if we do that and then run it again, it should go into invisible mode. There you go, and then it goes into that. So that's two game modes, yeah? Let's turn this off. Ooh, that is naughty. That is naughty. But yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Now the other game mode we was thinking about was where we have the 3D representation with a small. It's hard mode, yeah. I mean, it could be done. It could be done because you just have a queue. You just put it in a queue, and then once it hits 30, we start shuffling down. Oh, that's just naughty. That's just naughty. But I was we were talking about the next level would have been had to have the two windows, one with a 3D representation and one with just a window of the map. And this is where well, we've got time, we should be able to have time, is where we only show a window of the map, and then the window would the map would move inside the window, yeah? So we've got to work out how to represent that instead of physically on the screen, but virtually in. So it's going to be like what we're doing in Hunchback, where we have a staging area, and then the screen is just a viewport onto the staging area. So you have your Delta X and Delta Ys. We need to do the same with the maze. If we're going to have a viewport where we see part of the maze, so the user can see part of the maze as well as the 3D representation of it, we need to be able to make a routine to represent that maze in a viewport. So yeah, that's the difficulty, because do we allow the person that there's two concepts of having the viewport, is that we allow the person to wander around in the viewport, and then when it comes close to the end we start moving like we do with Hunchback on the left and right. When it gets to when Quasi gets to a certain spot on the right hand side, we start scrolling left, so he never actually touches the edge of the screen. And same when he's going leftwards on the right hand side, we have a point where as soon as he touches it, that's it, we start scrolling right. Yeah, but he never touches the left hand side of the screen. Or the other one is that we allow the person stays fixed in the middle of the viewport and the map moves around the person. That is the other way of doing it. Yeah, I'm not too sure which is the better way, to be honest. Because you need, I think we're going to have it in the center. I think we're going to have to have it in the center. And then the map moves around him, around the person. So that is the next, I think, the next stage for this. Now, I haven't thought about it. I ain't thought about it. I've been thinking too much about trying to represent a 3D thing of it, trying to work out the maths. That's what I was doing, but I still didn't get anywhere. It just needs some thinking. So I think we'll try and build the window to the maze. Just thinking how we're going to represent. Like I say, how we're going to represent that. Do we? No, if we have him moving around in the window, you're not going to see on the extremes. We're going to have to have him in the middle. So that makes a whole rack of other problems. Because if you have him in the middle, that means he's got to be able to walk to the extremes of the maze. So that means the maze has to be clear. There has to be clear space on the screen. So we've got to figure out how to render it. Gonna have to think like a viewport. How can I think that? Like, right. So first, I think. Right, how big's the maze viewport going to be? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So if we've got 40 columns, minus 24 is 16, yeah? Yeah. So we're going to have to, so the viewport is going to be a 16 by 16 or smaller, depending what we're going to do. So we need an odd number to have him in the middle, to be honest. So I would say, so 16, 15, 13. 13 by 13. So that gives us a character for the border. So that'll be 15 by 15. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that. So, so the way I want this to work is I wanted to build the maze, and then the maze then disappears off the screen. We clear the screen, yeah, because we've got the maze data in the maze array, yeah, to build. So we need to build a routine that allows us to that when we tell it this is the center point, it draws the maze around us. Yeah. So right, let's create another file. Right, so how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Nico! Stop it. You're going to hurt your foot doing that. Alright? You're going to hurt your foot. Stop it. Biting his foot. Weren't you? Gonna hurt yourself. Right, so we need to draw a border. So we need to... Right. Is that how you spell border? No, it ain't. Right. Top left. Oh no, that's good. No, it's not the top left, is it? It's the it's the left corner. Right, so we're going to draw a border, and that's the X and Y is going to define where the top corner is, top left hand corner. So then we need to, right, so create some alright mate, we'll see you next time. Right, so that's our current border position, yeah. So we'll store away and the top left X, I think we'll call it that. So border X and border Y's are point, top Y, left X is our start position. So what are we going to use as our counter? This is going to be our counter here. These two. So okay. Store them away. Right. I did this for Copycat, I think. I could have a look at the code because I did that on Copycat. Let me see if I can find it. Can't see the point of reinventing the wheel if I've already done it. Clear screen, is it that? Game setup, here we go. I wonder if it's that. I want to display a cell, I think I called it. Let's put this in. I'm sure I called it display cell. Here we go, draw cell. yeah, we're going to do it like that. That looks really easy, so we're going to do that. So right, so we need to work out the position. So need to do that. So LDX top Y is where we're going, so that works out the color location, and we'll do the same thing again. So utils, do we preserve work out color low? Yes, we preserve work out screen location, and we'll do the screen location as well. But the difference here is once we've worked out the color location, the screen location, is we're going to add the X to it. So LDA left X to that, and in fact if we do this, we can kill two birds with one stone. Store it in, oops, undo, there we go. Store it in there, also store it in there. Branch if carry clear to bypass ink. Increase that +1. Right, so we've now got the 0 page locations at the top point, yeah? So we've set the 0 page locations to the X and Y that we're sending it in. So technically I should be able to copy all this lot. So that's what I'm going to do. But we're going to set some labels in here. Cell size equals 13. Right, so this is the top corner. So that's the top corner. So we're going to change the 0 page locations here, right? So screen top corner. So this is set in the top corner. Now the color, let's make it white for the moment. Right, so this is the top left hand corner. And then we're going to do the top horizontal directly after it. So that's this. So we will take that and put that there, and we'll take that and put that there, because if we're going to be putting a colour on it, we're going to destroy the accumulator. Now this is going to be cell size +1, because we've already used one. And then this is the top right hand corner. So this is the topmost line. Right, what do we do next? Oh, right, so this is the vertical. So now we're doing the vertical. Okay. So this is the right hand side. We're adding 40 and then going down, then we're putting that in there, and we are putting white in the colour for the moment until we decide what we're going to do with it. In fact, let's do this. Right. Next we are doing the other side. So this is cell size. Whoops. +2. Right, so that's doing the right hand side. This is doing the left hand side. Don't need to do that again. No, that's not. That's doing the left hand side. This is doing the right hand side here. So, vertical looper. So once it's done each side, we're going to INX CPX hash cell size, because it's going to be the same size up and down, and if it's not equal to, then we're going back to here to draw another set of vertical lines. So that's doing left hand side and the right hand side. Then we need to add another 40, and we do the bottom line, which is the same as this. Instead of being top, this is bottom left hand corner, which is 74, 60. So this is the bottom most line, and then 75 is there. I should do it. I should do it. So really didn't need border. Right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to tell it where it's going to go. So we're going to ram this all out. And, oops. I'm going to just jump to infinity. But we're going to do JSR. Maze window. Right, so LDY, so we'll make it 5 rows down, LDX, and we'll make it 5 rows in. Does that give us... Oh, it doesn't like that, does it? Ah. Ooh, so close. So close. So close. Right. That is on the right hand side. That's here. Border colour. And it's one too many. There we go. So that would be our window. So let's put it in the place that I thought we could put it, which would be 1 and 15. There, that's roughly where I was thinking. So we would have that in there our our maze representation within that square. So now to figure out how to do the maze representation. Yes. So we need to so annoying. How are we going to do this? We need a way to go to the corner. This is really, really hard when you haven't really thought about it. Let's just try and get it on the screen first. What I want to do is we'll initialize the array, initialize the randomization, and then build the maze. Set up the maze from start and then clear out the retracing. Once that's done, we've got our array. So put the screen on. We need to then create a routine that's going to interrogate the maze array and put on the correct corresponding character for that point. Now we can't use the maze building routine because that is reliant on certain things, I think. Let's have a look. Let's build. Where's draw? Utils, update screen location. So right, so we need, so that's using maze Y and maze X. But I think we can do better than that. I think we can do better than that. So, So if we're 13 across and 13 down, that means that it's 7 sevens in the center. Right. So we're effectively going to be doing this, but we just need to work out, like we've done with the highlighter, we just need to work out the row once. Right, so I have the book. I haven't messed around with it yet. Too many things going on. Got a BBC micro project coming up. We got a Hunchback. We're doing this. Don't have the time for that sort of thing. Sorry. Right, so we need to... Yeah, if you look for it, you'll see. Right. Draw window border, so we're going to be drawing the window maze. Right, so we need an XY of where we are. And I think we can do the same as, so we can use border X and border Y. There's plenty of 68,000 assembly books. Phase. Print. Phase. You're doing your streams around that. Yeah? Because I've been learning from you. Right, so border X, border Y. So we need to right, top left, we can use these two as well. So STY top Y, STX, ooh. Left X. Right, so that's our that is our that must be our start point, our center position. He does an English version. He does both versions. Yeah, he does Italian and English. Right. So that's going to be our start position. So we'll store it. As there as well. Right. So we need to work out where the topmost of it is, and do that up here. So we've got border Y, we work out, and we add to make the 0 pages line up. Right. But it doesn't line up, does it? Just thought. No, it doesn't line up. Yeah. Ooh, complicated. Right. Think, John. Viewport onto the staging area. Need a delta. The delta is the distance between the start of the maze and the current position. Yeah. Right. So we need some constants, and I'm going to put them in here. So right, what did I set them to? 1 and 24. So that means it's going to be 25 and 2. Now I can do that in the routine. So grab that, put that in there. Game storage should be okay. Right. So we've got constants to define where our screen is, which is going to be here. So LDY, and it's maze top +1. Sets the color and sets the screen, and then we load the maze left and put it in the skull, and there we go. So that's setting up the screen. For us to set up the maze array, we need to take this, right. Work out maze location. Do that there. So LDX maze location. Where are we? Maze pointer. That's what we're looking for. We already know what Y is. So that works out the maze location. That's worked out the screen location. Right, so we're set up. We're set up, I think. Hey up, mate. And I'm still streaming. Right, so we need to run through the lines one at a time. And we are going to start so our border X and border Y, they're what our running variables are. Do I need anything? Oh, do I need anything else? Do I need anything else? If I fix yeah, let's do that. Right, so we are loading that. So we are loading left X. So that's now that the maze location top corner is now fixed in 0 page, so we can offset from that now. Right. So we've done the maze, we've done the screen, we've set up the top corner of the screen, so we just run through it now. So LDX hash 0. LDY hash 0. So run through the rows, run through the columns. So let's reverse them round. So this is going to be outer looper. So LDA. So we get the maze. Get the maze and do what we do in utils, which is this. So it's this bit here. So we'll grab that. Look at that still. So we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Direction available. Load our maze pointer, store it away, and it. Load the character. Right, let's get rid of that. Right. Don't need that. Don't need that. Right. That would put it on the screen. And I think I need to turn these round. So that's X, that's Y. So increase Y. I and Y. CPY with 13. Branch not equal to inner looper. Right. Now we have to do the add-in. So LDA. Let's do the screen. Screen pointer ADC #40. Store it in screen pointer. Store it in color pointer. Branch if not equal to. Ink that +1. That +1. Right, so that's increased the screen and color. Now we have to do the array, the maze array. So LDA maze pointer is there. Do the same thing here. No, it's still quicker to do it this way, isn't it? Right, so that's done that. Increase X. CPX with cell size. I need to do that up here as well. branch not equal to. Why is it not knowing what cell size is? Where are we? I thought cell size was up here. Oh, it's in there. Branch not equal to outer looper. So does that. That should work. Well, let's find out. Game constants are there, so why is it complaining about that? Okay. Oh. No, that should be. Okay. You happy now? Yeah. Right, so we're going to tell it to draw from there. And it hasn't done it. It's drawn it up here. Oh, rats. But, okay, what have I done wrong here? Oh. That doesn't help. Okay, so we're getting closer. But that is not in the right place. Let's clear the screen before we do it. It's 93, isn't it? Clear screen. Right, so he's trying to do something, but we're in the wrong place. Right, let's add one to that. I need some help, yeah. We're getting there, we're getting there. Right, so the first line looks like it's in place, but because I'm clearing the screen, it's troublesome. Right, so let's... Do I clear the X? That's the problem. X. Do I clear the X anywhere? No, right. And that's why. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Don't know why you're there though. Why should be reset, which it is. Load the next pointer in. Let's put this in slow-mo. We will put a breakpoint there. Right, let's see what he's doing. Well, clearly that's looking in the wrong place because that didn't look like the first line of the map. Right, so we load 74, 69, add 28, store it. Store it, then we load 70, 28, store it, INX, go back. So that's okay. So it was the fourth line where it went wrong, wasn't it? So it's doing that, does that, INX. Now, where's it stored that? No, it's doing the next line. Okay, here we go. Oh, it stored it up there. Why? Why? That's not increased. That's not increased the. That's not increased the. So again, you can cursorize on the assembly at a line like, and the memory window will move to that area. Will it? Alright, okay, we'll have to try that. First, I want the instruction set. Because we're doing an ink. We're doing an add. Yeah. I think it's this here. I think it's this. So branch carry clear. Branch carry clear. If carry's set, update it. I mean, I did it there, like, right. Let's try that again. There we go. Right, let's see. So we'll get rid of the clear screen to see if it matches the top corner. Does that look the same? Yes, it does. Right. So we've got it to draw the map inside this window. I might put square corners on this. Looks a bit funny with the rounded corners. What's the code for the square corners? There we go. Where's the first one? 1, 2, 3. Where's the other one? 1, 2, 3. Ah, there, they're all there. Right. So, so the top corner is not 85. The top corner will be 112. The left top corner will be 110. The bottom one will be 109. And the last one, 125. Right, let's just see if that looks okay. That's better. That's better. Right, so let's see if we can get this thing to scroll. So let's I want it to scroll backwards and forwards. But I need to do it slowly. Right, let's just run this lot out. Right, let's take that out because I want that to be inside here. And it's the X, so we'll do that. And here so 39 minus 13 is 26. Right, so what I want, INX store X in render X. What I want to do now is I want to XOR that. So what's the code for, oops, so that's E8 and DEX is CA. So guys, do you know how to do an XOR? What you do is you say E8 XOR CA gives you your XOR value. So it's $22. So if we want to say we're in E8, which is INX, and then we XOR 22, that'll convert it into CA, which is DEX. And same with the 26 here. XOR it with 0. It's 1A. Oh yeah, 26. Yeah. So what we do is, if we want to make it decrease, so we need to put a label here. No, label here. Inc x dec x, and then cpx. So if we LDA inc x, XOR it with hash $, what was it, 22, store it in that, and then we do the same for cpx, XOR it with 26, we should have it going backwards and forwards. Because if it misses, so that would change it to DEX, then it would be going back down, then we compare it with 0. If it's not equal to, it carries on. Hopefully that would work. Hopefully that should make the... No. Oh, no, it is. But that was not what I expected. So it should start at Y0, should start at 1. Increase X, store it back, compare it with 26, branch if not equal to there. Then it does the run again. It should be only right. We'll see if it does it. Everything's white. Everything is white. Why is everything white? INX. Right, something's going wrong here. So, that's because not loading X in, are we? Let's try that now. Here we go. Now it's scrolling through. So we're here. Where's it gonna? Oh, there we go. It's going back now. So that's here. It's coming up to this bit here at the top corner. Now it's here. There it is. Ah, went one too far. Went one too far. But this is what I'm on about. But I don't know why it's going white. Why is it going white? But it's all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you that we there we go. So I'm just trying to show you that we are going to be scrolling this viewport.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Hey, Docster. Thanks for subscribing, mate. Welcome. 4 months. Look, you've got your name on two of the tags. Well done, mate. Well done. So this is the viewport. So so you got to imagine that eventually we're going to have us in the middle here, yeah, and the viewport will move about us. So we've got the problem of Yeah, you're on both lists, mate. So when we come to, if it's in the middle and we need to be in the top corner where it's coming up to, we've got to be able to, do you know when it goes one too far and we get these? We need to be able to allow it to go one too far. In fact, it's got to go 6 too far in both the left, right, up and down. And so because we're going where my cursor is, that's where we're going to be. I mean, it keeps disappearing. That's where we're going to be, and then the maze will move around us when we're moving. So instead of like before where we was moving in the maze, this is where it's going to show us where we are in the subset of the maze. So, and it looks like it's doing it as well. I mean, it's not trying to see where this is. Oh, that's right at the very start. That's here. So it's coming through this here. Yeah, there's that bit. Then we've got that bit. Yeah. So this is where my cursor is. That's where it's scrolling through right now. Yeah, so that's there. Then there. Yeah. So it is showing the maze properly in that viewport. So that's stage one. The next stage is to have me in the middle and be able to move the maze from me, from where I am. And then we've got to figure out how we're going to fill out the extremes. Oh, I'm really pleased about that. So let's get it to clear the screen. So we'll see what it looks like in reality. Right, so that's what it would look like. So you've got to imagine that this side would have the 3D representation of the maze on this side, and this side is a small portion of the maze. Cool. Yeah, it's a mini-map. Yeah, this is the mini-map of the big maze. So that's what we're trying to do. But with Docster, we've already got another mode. We've already got another mode. So let me just reactivate everything. And just rem out our mini mode at the moment, our mini map. So, just because you've just come in, you should know this one. This is medium mode, where you only see part of the map. So this is medium, easy medium mode, sort of. So you see the map get created, and you only see part of the map, and it follows you. And what we do is we just leave where you've been. Yes, a light area. Like that. So part of oh, Catacombs. I've heard the game, but I've never played it. Now we've got to think that what is our goal for the game, yeah? Now, in the original, in the one I created the timer that's not quite a timer, yeah? it takes so long, this does. I thought this was quick, but this is not. Not compared to what I'm doing now. Right, so the timer, yeah, so it's how quick you can do the maze. Now we can do this because I have, so let's create another one. I have the code for the timer, yeah, because we did it in Copycat, yeah. So let me just grab the code from Copycat. So let's grab the tops. So get that, put that in there. Right, let's get the timer code from Copycat. Oh, I see what you mean. There we go. I see what you mean. Yeah, but mine doesn't flash, does it? I see what you mean. But mine doesn't flash. Got to code it properly, haven't they? Right. Yeah. So, display timer. Right, so I've got a load of stuff here. Right, let's just grab this code. Now this is going to complain bitterly. Yeah, told you to complain bitterly because it doesn't know where anything is. So, just make sure there's nothing else that I need. What am I needing? Extract single byte display. So I need that. So that's that. Extract single byte display. What else do I need? I think that's it. Update timer. Right, so where's timer? There. So timer's going to be a word. Yes. So timer's a word. Oops. I need to create a 0 page for this, but I can use some 0 pages that I've got already. So we'll use that one there. timer lock. Where's that? Not there. Okay. There. No. There. No. There. Yes. Oh, it's the location of the screen. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. So we will put it at, let's just put it there for the moment. So that, they should all be happy. Yeah. Grab that. Right. We're not doing score yet, but we will come back to that. So update timer. Okay. So this is the update timer cycle. So I need to create a current frame and a constant for, what is it? FT, that one. So dot label that equals 50. And then in some storage, I need to have current frame. Right, we're not displaying lives, not at the moment. Right, we're on a winner. Right, so I need to run this. Oh, shut it down. Right, so in our game cycle here, I need to run that. That should then update the timer and update. Right, let's see if it does it. We'll put it back into easy mode. Just missing a full stop, aren't we? Right, let's time that properly. Let's see if it does it properly. Where's me clock? Right, while that's doing that, timer. I bet it started without me, hasn't it? Clock. Right, let's do this again. Here we go. You're right, Mikroman, it's slow. You're right, it's slow. So what am I doing wrong? Right, let's reset that. Start again. Right, F6. Yeah, still slow. So maybe my frames a second is wrong. Is my frames per second wrong? That's better. Yeah, it's better. I mean, according to the emulator, we're running at 50 frames a second, but why is it not doing that? Let's take the this out, just in case it's that. Oh, that's even worse. Wow. Okay, we'll leave that in then. Right, so we've got our timer in place. Let's see what the timer's like in the other mode. Now it's not showing the tenths, is it? So we'll have to look at that. Let me just do a comparison. No, the seconds is still right. Yeah. I mean, we can finally tune it anyway, because I mean, it's supposed to be cycling. So we've got the starting of the timer in now. So we've got a starting of you know, how quickly can we do it. So let's give it a try, shall we? See how fast I can do it. Oh, the concentration. I think I'm coming the right way. I'm not paying attention to what chat's saying. I'm trying to beat the clock. come on, come on. I think I've come the right way. Come on. Oh, you're going away from it. No. Oh, come on. "89 seconds. John, you missed a left turn." Mikroman, well done. So 89 seconds. It's getting there. I mean, it's going to be even harder with that one. Oops, wrong one. That one. Be even harder with this one. It's wiped out the clock, so I can't see it. We'll have to sort that out. We'll have to sort that out. I like this mode. I think, God, this is tricky. I like this mode. Right. Okay, guys. I think we've got really far. So we've got the basics of our timer. So we've got the basis of our reward system. The high score we can nick. We can pinch from Copycat, yeah? So, because Copycat was about timers and stuff like that, yeah? So you had a high score and the longest and the shortest timer. So there is the code in there to let's quickly have a nose. There is the code in there to do the high display timer, display score, display high score, display short timer. So we have a way of recording. What is the code size right now? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's fire it up. We haven't even cracked the 1000 mark yet. So it's still a cassette 50 game. I'm a bit late. It's still a cassette 50 game. But you got to remember, here is where the maze data is. So we're going to start encroaching on it. We might have to move it. Hang on. Let's just see if we can move it. Constants. Yeah. The maze array is in 1000, so we'll move it. We'll move it to 2000 out the way. So yeah, we haven't crashed through the 1000 mark yet. So we're still pretty small. Right, so I think that's a good place to start. We've got the basis of a reward system, which is the timer. We've now got two modes. Two modes. Fine, we've got no bad guys, but we've got two modes. We've got the easy mode where you see the entire map. You've got the medium difficulty mode where you only see a little bit of the map. We've got our window sort of working. It's not 100% because we need to make it go beyond the map boundary. So we're in the center, so we can navigate the whole thing. And then I've got to figure out how to do that. Got to figure out how to do the maths for the perspective. So that's what I've got to try and do. Well, thank you very much for joining me. And we will resume Hunchback on Wednesday. Yeah, Stacy's give us 3 levels to play with. Alright, so I suppose I better put this on Git, I suppose. Put this on GitHub. Docster, you're welcome. I'm going to put the code in GitHub, but it's only going to for the patrons. So if you're a patron, you'll be able to get this once I've uploaded it. Yeah. Now we're sort of getting somewhere. I thought I'll put it up there, so you guys can have a look and have a play. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you on Wednesday. All right. Take care, guys. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.